Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Teresa, and Janet will be back. I'm still getting situated. Told my husband I was going to have to relearn how to do this. Hi, Leah. Hi, Margaret. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Good morning, Pam. Oh, I am. I am feeling so much better. Oh, I still got some coughing. I never run temp. Even as a kid, I never ran temp. And I had 101.9 the Monday after we got back from the cruise. And then last week I had laryngitis. And finally got to feeling better about Thursday. I thought I was going to finally live. My husband wasn't going to have to shoot me. That's always our standing joke. He says, are you going to get well on your own, or do I need to shoot you? I don't have any idea what's going on with my camera. Hi, Pickles. Pickles. I do, however, want to back this up so you don't see me any more than you got to. There you go. Now you can see more of my table. Had a wonderful cruise. Wonderful cruise. On Sunday, we loaded up and took off, which is always fun to see them unhook the boat, ship, I should say, and take off. On Monday, I believe Mondays when we went fishing, and Greg caught a parrotfish. Hi, Marty. I don't know if any of you saw it, but it was almost like a giant sized goldfish type. I mean, a fish tank type fish. It was so pretty. And then on Tuesday was a ship day, which meant we traveled. And then on Wednesday, we were to do Jamaica, and it was too windy. They couldn't port. So we just kept traveling. And then the next day, we took a cruise on the Grand Caymans. And when I say cruise, in a bus, we did a bus tour. And saw the sights there. And then on Friday, on Thursday, then we traveled, and my husband was sick at his stomach. He thinks it might have been a little bit of food poisoning. I don't think it was, because he got better, and on Friday I came down with it. So I didn't get to do the whale watching, but he took lots of pictures, and I was okay. I slept. And then Saturday was a travel day, and then Sunday we came back to Fort Lauderdale. So it was a great trip. They had knitting and natters, excuse me, on the travel days. And so I did that. I don't crochet, but I know how. I'm not good at it. But a little girl that was 7, just Emerson's age, had this long string she had chained. But she didn't know what to do next, but she wanted to make a blanket. And so her grandmother had crocheted, but had forgotten the basics. So I got her started um, back crocheting, and then grandma watched, and grandma goes, okay, I remember now. So grandma then was going to take her, but she just climbed right on my lap while I showed her. She was the sweetest little thing, and her yarn had gotten in a knot, and so her older sister and mom got that untangled. But my philosophy is, if we don't help those little ones that are wanting to learn, our art's not going to continue. And I was kind of upset because one of the ladies sitting there was about 5 of us, sitting there was a master crocheter and totally ignored this little girl. And I wanted to say, woman, this little girl needs our help. And I'm not the one to be helping her. But, what do I know? What do I know? I just kept quiet and hoped I wasn't screwing the child up. So, anyhow, I did buy a few souvenirs. I bought Emerson and Jackson a little leather bracelet. I bought me some handmade earrings. Bought some Jamaican tea. It's koala or cola nut. Not bad. I'm drinking it this morning and I do like it. I bought it more for the box, I think, than I did for the tea. I did buy some rum, and I did buy rum cake. Rum cake I like. I get home and I happen to look on Pinterest. I can get a recipe for rum cake. I looked on Amazon and I can order rum cake. So I'm good. I can get my rum cake. I did make a journal for my cruise. I have not written in it yet, but we all had lanyards, and this was the ribbon of my lanyard. And I took the big pamphlet. Yep, that's right, Pickles. It's a pretty box. Let's take that home. And this was just off the brochure. And this is a picture of a ship. And I don't have it full yet. I may never have it full. I tried to get the boho bright colors type things in. The water is a beautiful turquoise. If you saw my short little 2-minute thing on from the cruise, it's a beautiful turquoise. And but this is from my Tortuga rum cake, and they gave free samples, which I thought was quite generous. This is what it comes in, and this is the shape of it. It's kind of like a little like they have little jelly pans. No, butt cakes. Butt cakes. That's what it is. It's a butt cake. And we tried the banana when we got home, but we haven't eaten any more than that. A half of a butt cake is 200 calories, just so you know what those little things are. This is the key and receipt to our hotel in Fort Lauderdale. Well, we stayed in a little town about 30 minutes from Fort Lauderdale. And at the Hilton, and there's our ticket. The Hilton was quite pricey. Not what we usually stay at. I found these stickers of shells and stones. These are our each day itineraries. You'd have a ticket for the different stuff you want to do. So we saved those. And the itineraries were really nice because you know what was going on the cruise ship, like in the evenings. And I did say bun. It's not a butt cake. I made this. I thought that was quite a pretty collage. And there's just some more of the shell stickers. My husband found coral and brought some of that home for the kids to see. It was funny, on the ship you had all these door prizes, and one of the jewelry stores was giving away diamond earrings. This is the ticket that did not win, but we still stayed for it. At Grand Turk, that was where the whale watching was, that they went, and I slept. I found these little ship and a fish, so I put these little dangles on. Oh, it is. Good morning, Lori. I'm so glad you're here. This is rocks. And when we went fishing, they were those huge rocks I showed. Oh, goodness. You definitely needed water shoes. Here's just more of the bright colors. On the way back, we stopped at the Florida Citrus Center, and they have these. Good morning, Melody. And we got some fresh oranges. Oh my gosh, if those aren't good. I'm trying to drink my tea to maybe keep my throat going, because it likes to go in and out. And here's just some more pockets I can finish up with if I want to. I can write in them. Excuse me. They had a wake-up show each morning, and the cruise cabin was the anchor, and she was the cutest little thing. Hi, Becky. Oh, that's fine, Leah. We kind of have to keep up with our children. So it was a beautiful trip. We had a balcony, which was the last one we didn't do a balcony. And we're kind of spoiled now on that balcony because we can watch the water, sit right out there and read a book and watch the water go by. So that's the journal that I've made of the cruise. Since I've been back, I've got Leah's tassel made for Mary's tassel swap. So I have to get this in the mail, Leah. I hope you're feeling better, though. But it's made. I just haven't mailed it off. I'm going to put some other goodies with it, and then I'll try and get that mailed. Okay, I've shown my Jamaican tea. I'm trying to get some things cleared off. I've made some other journals. When I was sick, I told Lori, Paint Girly, I was craving pudding. So, oh good, the kids are all at school and Pam's got the day. Craving pudding. I don't know why. I think because my throat hurt and it was soft. So I saved the box, as we do. And this is you've heard Becky talk about the catch-all, color catch-alls. Oh, good, Leah. And this is what one of mine look like. I've got several in here. I'm a big believer in it. And then I colored yarn and string, I'll show you. And these were the painty papers from it. And they make quite pretty pages. This is paper from when Tanya and Helen Piccola Art and I got together and did jelly plating. So that's what the paper's from. We did this right before I left. And then like the beginning of the week before. And then that Thursday, Friday, Jamie came. APG Jamie, and I missed her. I didn't get to spend the day with her, but I guess she's brought me a happy gift. Oh, thank you, Pam. And I was kind and patient. And we had a really good time. And I hadn't played with metallic paints before. And Tanya had some of those. Oh my goodness, those are fun. Emerson and I may need to go look for some of those. This is the packaging to my jello. Some more painty papers from making my ribbon. We may make some of that today. And then Tanya had white pattern paper, and I hadn't thought of using that for jelly printing, and pattern paper works real well. Here's some more of my wet wipes that I used. Here's paper towel I used. So anyway, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. I may just leave it pretty. I don't know. I have that basket of miniature journals. 103 years. And so this is another one of those catch-alls. I just love those. My mom introduced me to those years and years ago. And I make sure I always keep them. Because when in doubt, if something's going to fade, I put it in there. Anytime I have something with like black or red on it, the first time, even if I don't think, and sometimes it doesn't, it's going to fade, I throw it in there. But anyway, that's the Jello journal. And like I said, I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. I just may leave it as is. I may take it home and let Emerson play with it. I don't know. But I've been wanting to do something like that, so I did. And this is my tea bag journal. You guys probably saw Mary's tea bag journal, and I decided I need one too. Hi, Dawn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And so isn't it funny the different color of tea bags? So I don't know what I'm going to put in this one. I just like making the journal. I tried seeing what doodling in it would do, and it didn't work as well as I'd hope. But stickers work well and glue. So this is my philosophy. As long as everything is exactly the way I want, I'm totally flexible. So anyway, that's that. So I haven't just been doing absolutely nothing. I've worked a few afternoons in here, not as many as I'd liked. But before we left, I started my library journal, my book journal. It's kind of become my reading writing. Hi, Janet. Oh, you've been listening in the car. Hi, Angela. So glad to see you all. So this is what you could call my school writing, reading. Reading is like breathing in. Writing is breathing out. A good way to know if your children really understand something is to have them write about it. I'm not going to give you teaching, writing, and reading tips, but they're ideas. And some of the stuff I have in here is from Greg's Grandma Ruth. Grandma Ruth would be my mother-in-law's mother. And my mother-in-law was an only child. And so was Aunt Ruth, although she did have step brother and a stepsister, or half brother and a half sister. I'm not sure. But anyway, and so like this envelope came to Grandpa Rebels, parents, 1897. Hi, Kelly. So this envelope's rather old. And this, I just have books. I took the letters and stamped them in my wax, which was kind of fun. I'm just showing off today. This is another one of those old envelopes, but look at this handwriting. And I like that it gave his name, Mr. John Rebel Hamilton, Box 40, Hancock County, not even the town, U.S., America. So that's something that came across the seas, and that's all they needed. Shows how little mail was going in and out, wasn't it? I got these from Keisha's, these little nursery rhyme cards. This is a picture of a school class. It's a postcard. It doesn't say who's in it, but just like you can tell what they looked like. Ah, you're welcome, Janet. Leah. I need to teach my own granddaughter too. She didn't have quite the fine motor skills. And this was somebody they knew. This was from Cameron, Missouri. That's down by Lake of the Ozarks. Look at him on his little pony. But this was the old house that we still own. It's still standing. So I know it was somebody they knew. And this is a picture with Grandma Ruth in it. I made this. I just think this is gorgeous. It's not my idea. I like Shabby Doodah. And Shabby Doo Tina of Shabby Doodah was making these. And I just thought, what a clever idea. Now, she made hers to open so you could write behind the picture. I didn't do that. But you can write here. Here's some more of the nursery rhymes that go with our thinking of reading and writing. The old typewriter. These are those that I made and showed the little video while I was gone. Here's some just sprayed paper. Here's the comic strip that kind of goes with it. Hi, Barbara. Welcome, welcome. Here's Wizard of Oz. Not my favorite book, not my favorite movie, but it's something that somebody gave me as like a free gift and something I bought. A well-read woman is a dangerous creature. Here's a couple more pictures. This is Grandma Ruth right there. And this is when Grandma Ruth was the teacher. That was her little class. That would have been the school. So it's fun to have those pictures and memories. Thank you, Janet. I've got a shoebox full of more of the kind of stuff, but I don't want to use them all up yet. The world belongs to those who read. I'm a big reader. Now I've gotten hooked on audiobooks because I can listen to the audiobooks and do other things. Here's another one of those Shabby Doodah pictures. And this is Grandma Ruth, that second one from the right. And this is just different stuff I've made. Different ideas is just sticking something on the side and using a charm. Hi, Janet. So glad you came back. Welcome back. I like this picture, how she wrote on the side. It's a postcard to Miss Pearl Lionberger, Memphis, Missouri. Those zip codes. What year was that? 1934. Here's just a pocket I've made out of an old postcard. An old Valentine that was in that box. A book is a dream you hold in your hand. Don't know what to put in this, but I'll come up with something. Here's an old Valentine card. A dream. I thought this heart consuming lay on Cupid's burning shrine. I thought he stole thy heart away and placed it near to mine. I saw thy heart begin to melt like ice before the sun, till both aglow congenial felt and mingled into one. So I thought I'd save that. Live like you mean it. This is left over from those, remember when we made that fabric paper? You have to move your legs. Now what's the matter? Isn't that how we felt with sisters sometimes? Reading forces you to be quiet in a world that no longer makes a place for that. John Green. Oh, Leah, I get that. Scrambled bread. Here's a library catalog card. There's a little place I can write if I want. No idea how I'm going to use this. I know some people put, all the books they read. Shoot, I couldn't keep up with that. Here's a comic strip paper bead. Do not disturb, I'm reading. Here's another one of those shabby doodah things. This was one of Grandma Ruth's brothers. Anyway, that's my book journal. Thank you, Barbara. It's probably the last you'll see of it because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So it's probably finished unless I find more reading things to put in it. And then I'll put those in there. But that's okay. Thank you. And then Paint Girly was showing us. I'm a, whatever she does, I have to do type person. So I see somebody do that, as you know. So I took manila folders and sprayed them with distressed ink and stenciled them with distressed stamp ink pad. And I cut my ends and I alternated them. And I have to wait to see what she does next. Thank you, Leah. So I can finish mine. So, Lori, you got to get it finished so I can do mine. And then while I was gone, since I've got more people here, I don't know. Journey may watch the replay. I don't know. But I got Happy Mail. And it has been killing me not to open this. Look at this big box of goodies. Look at this yarn. Oh, this feels, and 2 skeins. Hand-dyed alpaca. That's right, Janet. And I need to get over the idea that as soon as I have my journal, I have to do something with it. It's okay to have it ready. Look at this alpaca. This would make a beautiful scarf, hand dyed. My sister told me, she's the one with the that used to have a yarn store. She went in with 3 or 4 other ladies. This is the one with all the children. Yeah, she's amazing. And makes all the quilts, and that sister. And I always said, I have yarn, but I don't know what to do with it. And I don't have a lot of yarn. I'm not a yarn hoard because I don't know what to do with it. Use 4mm crochet hook or 3.5mm knitting needles. And a 4mm crochet hook is a size 6 USA or a size 8 UK. Now, why do we need different crochet hook sizes? Let's be as it came from the Yarn Bee at Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and it was given to Hobby Lobby. And Smart Her got it on sale. I bet I can make, okay. Will this be enough probably for a scarf? Somebody's going to have to tell me. Or do I need to take it and buy more skeins? Oh, your pirate gloves. That's what everybody needs. But I do need y'all to tell me, is 2 skeins enough for a scarf? Oh, that I just want to keep feeling it. And then this is real fuzzy. It's olive. Isn't that pretty? I might make a prayer shawl if there's enough of this. But I think it's enough for a scarf. Thank you, Pam. Oh, a cowl, Janet. Oh, and they're made with alpaca yarn, which is this. This is for a size 5 knitting needles and crochet hook size 7. I've got different knitting needles and I've got different crochet hooks. I'll just have to see. And on the inside, is that where I find a pattern? Or do I just get to use what I want? 70% acrylic, 30% polyamide. I don't know how to say that word. It tells me my gauge. We were talking about that at Lori's with Katie. A cowl, is that kind of what you made, Lori? That ties in the front? What's the yardage? 540 yards of this. The alpaca is 185 yards each. So these are not quite, see, to be 4 minus 30. This would be 170 yards. No. 370 yards. Or one that just pulls over my head. And then she gave me these 3 little ones. Vanilla Sweet. It's 300 yards here. And size 6 knitting needles. Size 8 crochet hook. Isn't that pretty? I don't know what I could do out of that. But I'm going to find something. Probably another cowl. I'll need to Look on YouTube. I don't know patterns. Knitted in the round, okay. My sister knitted me a pink one, but I think it's up north. It may be down here. I don't know. And then look at this sack of stuff. I am one blessed Nana today. Towel toppers, yes. I could do that too. Isn't that color combo gorgeous, Barbara? I love that. What's it? What kind of yarn is it? Doesn't say. Don't know. Oh, look at this fabric. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, Journey. Her little note said, just a little box to brighten your day. Hugs, Journey. Look at that little puppy dog on there. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love those colors. Who'd have thought, Leah? This is from Journey, Lori. Well, that's sweet. That was such a surprise when I got back from the cruise sitting on the kitchen counter. Oh, and look how these all go together. Wouldn't that be gorgeous as towel toppers? Because you know I like to sew. For a gift with all three of those together. I think they'd be quite pretty. Isn't it lovely? Oh, look at this. Aren't these pretty? These make, oh, right side would be Thursday. I'm going to go out to Selena's of Amore Fabrics and sew for. Isn't that a rough job that somebody's got to do? Isn't Journey awesome? Oh, look. These are going to be perfect for my slow stitching. Oh, look at that turkey. Happy Mail's so fun because it's such a surprise. I wonder if these came from Selena's shop. They were caught together. I was talking to Selena this morning. She said she had 2,000 Cantha quilts and 200 of these Depata scarves to do something with today. Her little arms are going to be tired. So I'm going to go out Thursday and do sewing for her. Gosh, these are gorgeous. I forget to talk. Gosh, my husband would be shocked. Oh, look at that. I feel like I'm like Lizzie. Lizzie did a video yesterday of a happy mail from Laura. I can't remember her last name. And she had some pretty things from her friend. Yes, Selena and I met 2 or 3 years ago when she moved here closer and just clicked. I know. Isn't that a dream job? And it's part-time. She said she'll pay me money and products. I don't care if she pays me. It'll just be fun to be out there visiting with her. I love this color turquoise. This was about the color of that water. No lie. In the Cayman Islands when we went on the Caribbean. That's the turquoise. Oh, wasn't that a neat video, Leah? And Katie was such a natural. I love seeing all the things she knitted. I need to move beside her so I could learn to knit clothes. I'd love to knit like Emerson little sweaters. Oh, Marty, you get to feeling better. You take care of yourself, Marty. Thank you for coming. I'd love to make Emerson little sweaters, but she gets so hot that she doesn't leave them on very long. She's more of a sweatshirt kind of girl, too. And I'm not going to all the trouble to knit a sweater that she's not going to wear. And then my best friend's daughter just had a baby girl and in March. And but her grandmother's the one that taught me to knit. You've just crocheted, Margaret. Look at these. Oh, Journey. It has been killing me not to open this box, but I did it. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Won't that make a gorgeous belly band in a journal? Oh, a journal. Janet, you probably were already thinking of that. Hi, Sylvia. Welcome, welcome. I got to get your Happy Mail sent, some of you. I've got Happy Mail ready to send, and I just need to get it sent. I found out from my daughter-in-law, this is how I find out things, that we will probably be going back to Missouri the middle of May. She told me that. They were sending Emerson's recital information. I said, I don't know that we'll be back. And she said, well, Greg told Andy you would be. Oh, so he's sitting in the chair beside me, and I looked at him and I said, so we're going back the middle of May? And he said, well, I thought we would. I have a doctor's appointment. I have one the 10th, and then I have one the 11th. So he's waiting on us to get done with those doctor's appointment, and then we'll head out. Oh, won't that be? Oh, that's good. That may just have to be a journal. I like that. That's just gorgeous. Oh, look at this. I am curious if she got this from Selena. See, that would make a journal too. What do you think? Love them. And then look at all these. My goodness, this is the package that just keeps going. Look at the tassel. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, look. It's trim. Oh my goodness. So pretty. I need to fill up the same box she sent me and mail it back to her with stuff in it. You know, like you always heard, if somebody gives you a dish, you return the dish with things in it. Well, maybe that's what I need to do with her box. Look, I bet I can do something with those fun. Look at that lavender. Pretty, pretty. Life is better. My sister just made her son and new to be daughter-in-law using this fabric a quilt. And this is funny. She said she told Caleb, her son, that she used chicken wire on the quilt. That child. Now, we're talking about a child with a very, very, very high IQ. He's got 2 degrees, one in ministry and a master's in counseling. He went to his mother-in-law and said, "My mom said she put chicken wire in our quilt. Why would she do that?" And her mother-in-law, who is a farm wife, probably does it all, said, "I think the quilting pattern is chicken wire. It's called chicken wire." And it was in the shape of what you would think chicken wire. So when Caleb wasn't there, his mother-in-law told my sister, and boy, did they get a good chuckle out of Caleb. But his wife to be is a partner with her dad and uncle on the farm. So I think that's neat. But when they get married, they're thinking of moving to Missouri, maybe close to where we live, which would be about halfway between. She's oh, chicken wire fabric. Yeah, that would have made sense too. But anyway, she used this pattern, and I have never done a farm journal. So maybe it's time I do. Is there a goat on here? I'm sure there is. Well, there's sheep. I don't see a goat, but we have pigs on the farm right now. We got a new baby goat yesterday or the day before. This would be perfect. I'm starting a farm journal. Let it be known. And look at this. Muslin. Oh, it's feed sack fabric. Oh my goodness, Journey. You got me started on a farm journal right here. Oh, more of this beautiful fabric. Wouldn't I though, Janet? And I could take pictures of the kids at the fair and put in it. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Yes, for anybody new on my channel, you'll start seeing animals and stuff like that on my channel. When I get up north, the whole thing changes. I go from a city girl to a farm nana. The kids are getting their vehicle serviced, and so Nikki said they're using my Arcadia. We leave the Arcadia up there because it's 4-wheel drive, and they got in it. She was taking Emerson's got 105 temperature, and they're treating her for strep, and they got in it. And when Emerson talks to anybody about me, she's always says my Nana. And so they got in the car and she says, "My Nana is always prepared. She has an umbrella in her car in case it would rain on us." Thought that was so cute. Hi, Kathy Whitney. Barbara singing to us. "I had a little chicken and she wouldn't lay an egg, so I poured hot water up and down her leg." See, my voice is going out. So this is isn't that gorgeous? These colors remind me, Margaret, of that fat silky fabric you gave me with the stripes on it. Gorgeous. Here's that. Oh, and look at this ribbon. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I can think of hundreds of things to do with this. That is so pretty. I know, a never-ending box. You've not heard of that song? Well, Kathy, you'd have probably made it without hearing it from me singing it. Look at this. It's a Mary Poppins box. That can go inside my farm journal. I will, Barbara. Oh, don't they, Leah? Okay, Lori, no problem. They do. And she doesn't like Jackson. If he would say my Nana, she would throw a fit in a half because he has Papa. She just had her last dance competition Saturday. So now they're getting ready for the recital. The little girls, I think, got gold. And then they got little awards of staff's favorite, audience, those kind of things, so that everybody wins something. And they were real cute. I got to watch it. Oh, look at these tickets. Now, these are something different. And I told Nikki, I said, I'm never sure if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing or if they are, my goodness, Journey, you sure do fill a box. If they are doing what they're supposed to be doing or they're just not together. She said a little bit of both. She said they all four of them have such big personalities that oh, look at that little clipboard. Is that not the cat's meow? How cute is that? That they all just kind of go off now and then on their own things so that they stand out. Look at these stamps. 5-cent stamps, Trinidad. They're from other countries. Netherlands. How cool are these? Fun. And what's so good about this is I can split it up, take some to Missouri and some here. And then I have these 10-cent tickets from, they punch them, Guernsey. Look at all these. My goodness, girlfriend. And this is Workers Weekly. Available one return trip daily on days and between sections designated. Wonder if these are like subway or bus tickets. Or tram. Train. Northampton Corporation Transport. Aren't those cool? From 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. prepaid. Well, now those are cool. Well, thank you, Journey. What a treat. What a treat. Oh my goodness, such a shocking box. And I'm really proud of myself that I didn't open it sooner because I sure was wanting to know what was in it. Of course, the first week I was too sick to open it. And then this past weekend, I'd come in and I never took anything out. I didn't do anything. I just waited and waited. Goodness, quite the box. And thank you for going through it with me. I just love going through people's stuff like that. I'm nosy. She was very sweet to send all that. Now, one of the other journals that I made was a needle journal because Lori started one, so I thought I needed one. And this is my needle journey, and journal. And I started this so I could take it on the cruise. So this was cruise worthy. Oh, it was wonderful, Happy Meal. And I had it, and then I had a little makeup bag with some other things. And I took along this snippet strip. Now, this I dyed that color. And this I dyed. And maybe next week I'll show you how I did it, because I really don't want to get all in the mess. But I worked on this when we were in the bedroom. I didn't work on it much outside, but they would have tables around and live music periodically. And so I would go down there, and one time they had violin, a trio of string instruments. They had the violin, a bass or cello. I'm not good. Okay, Barbara, I'm not good at telling them apart when they're side by side at all. And another one, I don't remember. It's kind of like a stroll. It could be a scroll, Janet. I'm going to take that off because it's not April. I was going to finish it the month of April. It was just something I kind of glued together so I would have something to slow stitch. And it's fabric that came out off of that. I had some black and white fabric, and it worked really well. So I know flannel works really well. I was thinking too of making a soul vessel out of part of it, of maybe like a coffee can or something. It could be a prayer scroll, actually. I don't know. I just start these. I do glue first because I get tired of having my fingers pricked because that hurts. So I glue down, and like this is glued down, and then I seed stitched on it. This is glued down and I sewed around it. This is still glued down. As you can see, it's still holding. I tried to get everything with something sewn on it first. And here I stamped, and I thought I would stitch around those. I just use my paste. I'm using, what paste am I using? Scotch Create glue stick or whatever I have. And I try not to stitch down, just kind of in the middle and hold it down. And then the first thing I try and do is get about everything with something stitched so it won't fly off. And it works for me. I saw somebody else do that. So this is just something I'll work on in the truck on the way to Missouri. And that whatnot. I don't usually take this to like my doctor's appointments. That's when I like my knitting because it's not an easy pick up and take thing for me. I feel like I have a lot of paraphernalia to take, but I will take it in addition to in like my knitting bag or whatever, so that I have it if that's what you do too, Janet. But I've got this so I can move from room to room or whatever. And that works well. But like I'll take this in the truck because I can do a little bit of that. But I'll mainly take a book and my knitting or my crocheting. Who knows? Maybe I'll start crocheting. Tessa, that was the little girl. And I really hoped I would run into her again, but I never did on that ship of 5,000 people. So that's okay. So that's kind of a catch up of what all I've been doing. I've been to Keisha's and I had a haul all ready to show, and I got tired of waiting, so I put it up. I do that sometimes with my haul. I went to an estate sale and did a video on it and stuff that Helen and Tanya had given me. And here's my little charm I love to read, goes on my journal. And it never would load, and I accidentally deleted it. Silly me. But I'm going to try and do my Friday sews maybe today. I just got a fabric haul, and I thought I would do it for Friday because I'll be out at Selena's and maybe her internet will be better. I think I'm going to put this clipboard on here too. Won't that be cute? And I do want to sew today. I've got some baby stuff I want to make, and Greg's got a pair of shorts he needs shortened. Don't you love how, because we can sew, we get those jobs too? I don't mind for him though. And I need to do that. And Leslie, my girlfriend down here, wants me to make her a pillow. So I thought I might get some of those honeydew things done. And then I don't have them on my to-do list. I am feeling better. I still have the scratchy throat and may have for a while. But you know, it is what it is. And I'll make it. It just, because of my autoimmune stuff problems, it just takes me a long time to get over anything. See, Kathy, you glue and you won't poke those fingers all the time. I pin as I'm trying to decide though. So I'm going to let you all go. I'm getting tired. This is my first stream and I'm not used to talking this much, and my throat kind of is feeling it. I don't have to talk to my hubby all the time. But I just wanted to get on. I've missed you all. I've wanted to know what you're doing. It was so nice. I just didn't even feel like getting on YouTube and watching much. And Lori would text me, "How are you today? How are you today?" Yes, Teresa, it does take a while to heal, doesn't it? But I'm going to heal. I'll get all better until I get to Missouri, and then it'll be different allergies to pop up. But Emerson and I are used to allergies, as she calls it, that stuff we get, Nana. So thank you for coming. Thank you so much, Journey, for the lovely happy mail. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate the feeling betters. I will take care. I'll finish drinking my Jamaican tea. And I think I'm going to get some happy mail together. And then maybe someone may wait till tomorrow. But you all take care. Love you all. And thank you so much for being here. And remember, you have a purpose. Bye for now. Have a great day, Pam. Bye-bye, Dawn. Oh, Janet, I'm always love having you all. Anytime. Janet, you have a great week too. Nice seeing you, Teresa. Bye-bye.